Hi scholars, it is time for writing today. So in writing, I want to introduce you to something new. Writers have goals, and goals are something that someone is trying to achieve. So they set a goal for how they're going to get better. So we have writing goals for how to make our writing better. So our goal in writing now is to use details. So it says, I can use details. Let's read that together. I can use details. Let's read it again. I can use details. So last week we learned about details. And so you're probably wondering, what are those? So let's talk about details so that we can get ready for writing today. So to add details to our story, we need to add who was there. So we need to think, we're writing a story. Who was there? Was our mom there? Was our friend there? Was our cousin there? Was our grandma there? Was our dad there? Our uncle? Our brother? Who was there? So we need to add those people to our story. It's very important to have who was there. Then we need to add where they were. So we need to think, where is our story? Is our story taking place at the grocery store? Is the story taking place at the ice cream shop? Is the story taking place at the park or maybe at the beach? So you need to think about where it's happening and add those details. So if you're at the beach, you need sand and water and a sun and maybe some pool toys or like some swimming toys. But if you're writing about the beach, you're not going to have a volcano. You're not going to have a grocery cart. So you need to add details so we can figure out where your story is happening. And then you can even add how a character is feeling. So if the person in your story is happy, you can add a smile. Or if the person in your story is sad, you can add a frown. Or if your person in the story is angry, you can make an angry face. So you need to add those details. Who, where, and how they're feeling. So our goal today during our writing is to make sure we add details because I can use details. So we have to have details in our story. So I have a big old piece of paper. And so before we get started today, I want us to think about a story. Think about a story and picture it in your head. You can close your eyes and you can think about it. So Miss Music wants to write a story about the park. So I'm thinking about all the things I see when I go to a park, but not just any park, the playground. So I'm going to think, at the playground I see a slide, I see swings, ooh, I see my friends, ooh, I see so many people at the park and the playground. So I need to add all those details. So first, I'm going to draw the slide. Well, first I should draw the grass because we need the ground to draw things on. So I'm going to draw the grass at the bottom of my paper. Because the playground that I've been to is on grass. So now I'm going to draw my slide. So a slide has a ladder that you have to climb up, and it's really tall. So a ladder. And then the slide. And I'll color this part. Okay. The slide. And then, I know that when I go to the playground, there's also a teeter-totter. So I'm going to draw a teeter-totter. And so a teeter-totter goes up and down. So one end goes high and one end goes low. So a teeter-totter. And there's usually handlebars on it so you don't fall off. Okay, a teeter-totter. And when I go to the park, it's during the daytime, and so the sun's out. So I'm going to draw a big yellow sun because the sun is shining. Okay, and then, so I have my details of where I was. I wrote where I was. I have the grass and the slide and the teeter-totter, so you can see it's a playground. But I need to add who was there. So I was there, and I'm going to draw myself going down the slide. So I'm going to be on the slide. So I'm going to have my arms up in the air and my legs out. So I need eyes, my glasses, and my hair, and the nose. And I'm going to draw a really big smile because I can add how I'm feeling. And I'm feeling happy when I'm going down the slide. So I'm going to make my smile really big because I'm happy when I go down the slide. And so that's me. And I went to the park with my brother. So I'm going to draw my brother on the teeter-totter. And my brother's calling me over because he wants me to play on the teeter-totter with him. So I'm going to draw a smile on him too because he likes going to the park. He has short hair. So he's holding on to the teeter-totter so he doesn't fall off. Legs under. Okay. So I have who was there. I was there with my brother. I have where we were. We have the playground. There was grass and a slide and a teeter-totter and a big sun. And we were both feeling happy. And so I drew smiles on our faces. So now before you go writing, I want you to stop and think. Close your eyes if you want to and think about your story. Really remember all those details so that you can put it in your story too.